Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Ascension Messages. My name is Bobby Richardson, and I'll be your guide for today. Just going through Zoom. So just bear with me a little bit as I set this up. Just waiting for the chat bar to come up. There it goes. Okay, so today we are going to be asking big questions with tarot. So the questions we're asking is, we're going to go through Mother Earth and we're going to ask her how she feels about humans, how is she coping with these changes, and what's her main focus. So I'll start off with the normal tarot. And I will also channel any messages through that she gives to me as well. That's so interesting. I was just looking over at my dice over there, and the dice had fallen on Earth. So that's really cool. Okay. Let's get into this. Let's see how Mother Earth feels at the moment. How does she feel about humans? It's going to vibe. I'm finding cards everywhere at the moment. Sorry, guys. How does she feel about humans? I just want to get into that energy. Just realized I'm wearing my jandals. Got to keep my jandals on. Hey, those in the chat bar. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Mason. Hey, sorry, Cheryl Mason. Hey, Javia. Hey, Elizabeth. Good to see you guys in the chat bar. Oh, you're from Dublin, Ireland. Wow, it's a long way away. Way over the other side of the world, right? From Australia. Okay. How does Earth feel about humans at the moment? Do we have one that's flipped over? I'll grab that. How does Mother Earth feel about humans at the moment? She's showing me a pond, dipping toes into a pond. Like she feels it's like we're afraid to dip our toe into her nurturing, loving water. And it's like we're sitting on the precipices of a sharp rock or something, right? Rocks around this pond, and we're just uncomfortable. You know what that body of water means? I don't know where she's going with this one yet, or ask. So how does she feel about humans? She's just saying love. That body of water is, oh, love. Oh, that was interesting. When I put my hand out to say love, a card flipped out and it was the hangman. So how unusual, how cool is that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but it just flipped out as I said love. It's like it was on the edge of this deck, and it was the hangman. And the hangman is literally that, like waiting, like sitting on the edge of a body of water, waiting. And the first card that had fallen out was the Ace of Pentacles. So here's all our abundance and a new beginning coming. Like this even has a body of water, and I didn't even notice that before. That's so cool. Is it a path or is it water? I think it's a path. I think it's a path. Anyways, it's just giving me that feeling. But here on the hangman in these cards is water. That's down the bottom here. Like I've got it in my head. She's like, you think it's all too much for me. You think it's all too much, but it is not. And I really want you to join me in this place of utopia on earth. That's what I'm feeling. You think it's all too much for me, but it is not. Yeah. So humanity, she sees humanity as just hanging, um, waiting. She's like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You don't have to wait anymore. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Okay. And there's this push that she's like, you're waiting for this push from the masculine to meet you, to push you. This is the King of Wands. He's an action guy. He's a man. He's the masculine, very masculine. And he's a doer. You're waiting for that. You're waiting for the masculine to come and push you. Holding a star. But I'm feeling this thing of he's not going to, the push is not going to come from him. It has to come from you. Like you're waiting for something to push you into this love vibration. Like, oh, we'll wait for that tower moment when everything comes crumbling down. We'll wait for apocalypse. We'll wait for, everyone to just like, I don't know. It's just saying you're waiting, and it's a waiting game for something outside of you to happen. But this isn't an outside game, and that's so cool. Okay, so then we've got, this is who we're waiting for. We're waiting for the high priestess within us to be awoken. She's a magic person. She goes beyond him. She's beyond the masculine energy. She unites the masculine energy. She brings the masculine energy in, and he becomes her her manifesto. It's interesting, these words that have been used. Okay, so we're waiting for this high priestess of some sort. Oh, that's cool. Like she's showing me that key and holding on to this key, but the key is within you. You're unlocking something that's going to bring you into more wisdom. This is like an Akashic record book, or a book of great wisdom, of great awareness. And it's interesting too, it's like she's like, even the horns, even the buffalo, she's talking about the buffalo or something. Even the herds that roam my land know who they are, know themselves. What is humanity waiting for? I'm right here. I'm getting this message of I'm right here. I'm here. I've always been here. I'm a nurturer. I'm love itself and manifesting. Ah, all you have to do is see the love in me. All you have to do is go out and love me, and I will love you back. Things will change. When you love your outside reality, it starts to love you back. And Mother Earth is the big, she's the big one that nurtures us, right? I don't know what words to use with some of this I wish I had more words. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands that's come out as well. And this is like another man in this deck waiting. By all these wands, he's done, like, I've put the wands down, and now he's now put enough wands down. He's done enough fights. He's done enough of everything. He's put this one down, and he's just standing by it. And his literal touch grows the wand into a vine. So Mother Earth is coming up to meet him. Once you stop fighting your outside reality, you will start to rest enough to actually feel into her. Okay, I'm going to get another deck. Actually, I'm going to get the Osho. What does Mother Earth feel about humans? What does she feel about humans? What does she actually feel about us? She sees us as her children. She knows that there's those that are screaming for to be heard, but never seeing her value. And it's kind of like a child that's so upset, they're sitting in the corner screaming and yelling and lashing out, and the mother's trying to, console it and help it and wants to nurture it, wants to give it some food that it's hungry, but it's screaming and it won't take the food because it's too busy screaming. So she sees those ones that are doing that. But she also sees quite a lot of us who are sitting on this prefaces that are just waiting for something outside of them to tell them that it's okay to love Mother Earth again, or to work with her, or to feel safe with her. And look what card came out for the Osho deck, the rightness card. This is like the card of plenty. This is enough for everybody. That stop with the stories of what they're telling you. The stories that they're telling you that there is not enough is not the truth. Mother Earth will never, she will never allow something to be so far out of balance that she cannot handle it. See the strength in her that she carries, that she knows what she's doing. Yes, interesting messages I didn't expect to come out, to tell you the truth. Really interesting. Let's see what else she's coming up with. We do have another couple of questions. How is she coping with all these changes? I'll wait for that one a bit. I just want to get more into this human one. I'm going to get my animal deck. What does Mother Earth, how does Mother Earth feel about us humans at the moment? Hey, Sasha, good to see you. Hey, Margaret. Glad you made this one as well. And Vanda, Life's an Adventure. Hey there, guys. Okay, how does Mother Earth feel about humans through the animal deck, please? How does she feel about humans? Okay, we've got the penguins that came out. How does she feel about humans? And we got the lynx. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, penguin authenticity. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. See, she wants you to reach out to her. She doesn't want you to wait for something to do it. She wants you to just go out and do it. Family gives you strength when you're facing the storm. She's seeing herself as part of your family. She wants you to see her as part of your family. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. That's what I was feeling before. It was like stop listening to the story of what others are telling you, which is putting people in fear and resistance of her because they think that they're not worthy of being here or worthy of doing whatever they need to do in order to thrive with her. We're not seeing each other clearly. There's something missing here between humanity's consciousness and how we perceive Earth. It's a warped story. It's not the truth, and she's so aware of it. That's why we sit on the edge and we're literally asking for those that have told us the warp story that it's okay to love Earth and trust Earth. It's almost like we're looking at the person that actually did the wrong to us, that put us in the wrong storyline, that she can't handle humans and that she knows what she's doing. She will rattle the boat if she needs to free herself in a certain area where humans have come. She's showing me like a house, and a whole heap of ants have come into the house, and you would try to get rid of the ants, just like she doesn't see, she still sees us as her children, but if there's an infiltration in an area that she needs to be cleared because she's nurturing so many more, then she will do that as well. And so if that's to be, then volcanoes or earthquakes will happen, things will erupt, things will happen. And that will clear that space, because that space needs to become anew, and she will always look after herself first, just like you should. Lynx, keeper of the secrets. So that's the next animal card that came out for her. How does she feel about humans? Take time out from the world and be the observer. So cool. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. I'm really feeling with this card that she knows that there is a secret held within humanity's consciousness that's been developed now. And when we start to love her more, there's going to be even more secrets revealed on how to actually not just survive anymore. It's going to be a thriving moment. It's going to be an understanding that the secrets go beyond the veil of our illusion of what reality really is. It's going to bring us into a utopia on Earth, and an understanding, way better understanding, that everything is created for us. There's nothing to fight and there's nothing to be concerned about. She trust in her. She knows she's got the reins. It's not as bad as you think. It's just that from humanity's consciousness being closed off into a story of feeling resistance about and fearing that they're going to do something wrong, or that they are doing things wrong, or things are going bad, or whatever. That's literally pulling humanity into a very uncomfortable position with Earth not reflecting love. Something going on there anyway, and there's secrets to still come to be revealed because of it. Hey David, good to see you. Sorry, okay, so I still want to stay on this question a bit longer. How does she feel about humans? So I know that, there's a lot of humans out there that are doing the wrong thing by her. No way. Okay, so I put the cards back in and I shuffled, and the same card came out, the penguin one. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. So she sees humans as also, okay, so there was a message here that I didn't bring up. But there's also, we need to also connect with each other and find our tribe, find our, she wants us to unite. Ah, I see. She wants the people to unite. Be aware of those that have a strong connection to her already. They hold magic and much wisdom that can guide ancestors past, people that have held the codes in indigenous tribes as well. But not only that, there's the star keepers. She's calling them the star keepers, those that come from stars. I've never heard them called star keepers before. there's those that hold the wisdom with the of the witches and the wizards and all of that. I do bring them up a bit with her. But there's these people have this magic within them that can inspire many, many, many other people. And when you reach out to tribal members and start to trust or through love, then this is going to change a lot of things. It's going to see that you're going to be shown a different perspective, or humanity is going to be, shown a different perspective of how life can be with her. And it actually fell out with the black bear guardian, gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. She wants us to have confidence in her. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So the more that we start to really feel into Mother Earth, she sees us as, it's kind of like she's showing me an image of a family, and there is a child that all children are special. But she said there are children that have a certain gift that is needed at this time to be woken up and can only be awoken by love, loving their outside world, loving Earth, loving every moment, loving being here. When they encapsulate that feeling and really feel into how much they love being here, then their gift will start to become, and that's when they can then share their gift to the outside world. And that's when this collaboration of Earth through humanity can start becoming like a flow, instead of only a few chosen, and they hide themselves and they don't want to tell anyone because they're scared that they're going to be persecuted and all of that sort of stuff. There's like this flow that she's waiting for. It's like a wash of water through just sitting there, like if you were sitting on the prefaces of that pond and you were just loving everything that's around you, the birds, the trees, the smells, everything, the insect life and everything. She said, if you loved it enough, then the rains would come and the water would push you into. She's showing me like a small waterfall coming behind, gently push you into the lake. And it's just because you decided to love where you're actually at. Instead of sitting on the edge of the precipices of this beautiful lake or pond and going, which is just love itself, and you're entering into her vortex then, instead of just sitting there like the hangman and going, oh, but I don't deserve to go in, and no, I really, oh, that person, that animal over there is bugging me, and that's really annoying over here. If you're sitting on the prefaces, being annoyed with everything, then when the rain comes, she's showing me mud and slosh, you'll still get pushed into that pond, but you will go like a tumbling kind of blur, and it could get a little suffocating and you're scared and all of that stuff. So there's this feeling with her of allowing love to wash over you with her and allowing the vibration to meet at that place, so that you can find more wisdom. It'll ignite more wisdom within specific people to take leadership roles or guidance roles on this planet, and step up and say, I'll be a go-between for Earth, or I'll be a go-between and I can gift you a bit more wisdom as we go along here. And then others will have wisdom for something else and stuff. So, and we all kind of meet where love meets. Meet where love meets. Okay. So she said, she's also saying, I do realize that there are humans on this planet that will not come, but they will be shaken free. Their souls will go back and they will find out that they'll find another journey or another path to learn the lesson. No one really dies. We're all moving somewhere all the time. So she will free them from their agony, she's saying. And that could mean that, you know, they pass over or whatever, but she'll free them from their agony. Yeah, see, Prince of Swords with the truth, like the truth coming out here. And it's almost, and he's a very quick, so he'll be precise. He will go for it very precisely and know what he's doing. Underneath that, another card was under that, the Nine of Pentacles. See, this is where we're going. Those that she will take care of those that need to be taken care of. Don't even worry about them anymore. That's just getting you tangled into their story again. Just let them be. It'll all be sorted. Your main goal is to stand in your beauty. And look, she's holding on to a beautiful falcon bird, and she's saying, take off the glove though. Don't even need to protect yourself against me anymore. When you walk, she's showing me, it's actually a story. This is a really cool story. So I'll bring this up because it's definitely one that she wants me to bring up. It was one that the Cherokee elder told me, and there was this amazing native lady that could walk through lava and she never get burnt. And there was a documentary going to be made on her or something, or someone was kind of coming and someone didn't believe her and they wanted to bring in a camera or something and they wanted to film something of it. And it was like, you know, how they walk on coals and stuff like that. She had this ability to love Earth so much that Earth would always take care of her. There was this, that's what I mean by these leaders that will come up and teach you these secrets. But when the cameraman came, he was all clothed with all of his protective gear and his boots and everything. And she's like, he's like, can I come with you, you know, through and he said, she told him, you will get hurt, you will get burnt because you're so protected that you haven't merged with Earth through love. And so it's not going to work. So her love was the thing that protected her through all of this. It was an interesting story. And so he put his, you know, foot in with the gumboot and everything on, and it started to get really hot and he had uncomfortable and he had to leave. He couldn't follow her. But she was asking him to take the protective gear off. So that's interesting. That's what Mother Earth was saying here with this falcon. Take the protective gear off. You don't need to do it anymore. That was something because you were coming from such an imbalanced place. I'll just get one more card here. No, King of Pentacles again. Didn't we just have the King of Pentacles? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we've got here, we've got the boar in the background with the fire behind the boar. The boar or the pig in shamanic terms means invisible, can move through the world as if they were invisible. They can go between worlds. Yeah, and then we have the water and the bird on the other side. So we've got water and we've got fire. There's some magic in them. There's some magic in them cards. There's some magic, there's some wisdom going to be shown to humanity, but we have to wait for that one. She said, but that's coming. That's interesting too. Okay, I'm going to go into the next question. How is she coping with the changes? How's she coping with the changes? Let's get tarot. Thanks, Margaret. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, everyone, and subscribe if you haven't. And also, I do one-on-one readings. If you're interested, the link is down below. And I'm creating some beautiful masterclasses to help everybody learn how to still their mind, just like my guides taught me. So everything I'm teaching is what my guides taught me, how to still the mind, how to take control of our minds again, find balance, and also how to channel, how to become telepathic in the end, because that's where humanity is going, taking back the universal language so that we can converse to Earth and it's in our as second nature, as normal. But we have to start somewhere. So I'm doing these master classes because this is how my guides taught me, and a lot of cool stories in these master classes of what I've been through as well. Really interesting stories. So and plus I channel through them as well, make sure that I get wisdom from the Pleiadians, Acrturians, Mother Earth, CYANIANS as well. So Mother Earth, here we go. How is she coping with these changes at the moment? We've got the eclipses, we've got all these changes that are going on at the moment, a lot of planetary alignments and stuff. King of Swords again. See, same King of Swords. Okay. It kind of fell out too. It wasn't like a jumper or anything. Okay. Lots of kings. We have the King of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Swords. Let me just feel into this. So the mastering. How is she coping? She is mastering herself in a external way. She has the inner compass of who she is. She always has. That's not something that's necessary. No, just because humanity is going through an imbalance doesn't mean that Earth herself completely is, although through humanity's consciousness she is. But through all the animals and everything else, she's actually quite happy. She's got her power, she's got everything in order. She knows what she's doing. She's got the you know, I will cut out that what I need to cut out, and I will bring in the abundance that's necessary in a material fashion, in a material world. But she also has the Six of Swords, which she knows she's going on a journey. She knows she's going through a shift at the moment, even though she's feeling very empowered at the moment. It feels good. But she also knows that there's something coming because she's going on such a huge journey here. Going somewhere different. She's packed up her swords and she's moving towards something more. How is she coping with these changes? There are some new Page of Wands. There's some parts that she's feeling a little bit naive about, but she's still going to move through it anyway. Okay, so what parts? What are you feeling naive about at the moment? What is that feeling? Where's that coming from? Okay, give and take, sharing, who to trust and who not to trust, who to share and who not, how to give and how to receive. There's a something stepping into that's a new feeling that's coming up. She is showing me that whole. She said it's only around humans though. It's not around anything else. It's just around humans. So he's giving and he's receiving. There's a balance that has to take place. It's like, we've got this, but okay, I see where she's going. So when humanity has found themselves again and starts to take this journey with her into this newness of utopia landing on Earth. Okay, so there is going to be many things sparked within humanity's consciousness And she, being that she is the nurturer, in other words, she gives the food and then we release the food and it goes back into manure and it goes back to the earth and it grows the plants. And we are part of the cycle. And when we're coming back into our balance, coming back into the cycle, there is wisdom from all sorts of different places that are going to come up, because there are star beings that have come from other planetary alignments and stuff that came here in this moment to help humanity grow. And when that connection happens with humanity and we enlighten ourselves, she's going to be fed more information through our souls now being present on earth and with her. This growth, it's like new neurons within her. It's like if humanity was the neuron paths of Earth, Mother Earth, and all these beautiful stories that wanted to be developed, because there's new neurons that have been awoken. She's also going to receive downloads and new information and also connect through humanity again to these other planets. And so there's a whole newness coming with this, with her as well. There's a whole newness that happens with the journey, and how to navigate this. But she is feeling empowered at the moment. She's not worried. She just knows that there's something coming. I wonder if the eclipse has made a difference. So, oh my gosh, look what came out when I said, I wonder if the eclipse has made a difference. The sun and her children coming back into being the positive, beautiful, loving children that she knows you guys are. And the sun is like shining down on her and she's feeling really happy. This is the happiest card. This is one of the most positive cards in the tarot deck. So the sun has sparked something new on her as well. That eclipse shone something new to her. It illuminated parts of humanity she never saw before, which is going to change things up. That's so interesting. Okay, I'll get the animal deck and ask that same question. How is she coping with the changes? Hey, Jenny, good to see you. Yeah, check out the replay too. How is she coping with these changes? How is she coping with these changes? How is she coping with these changes, please? Any messages through the animal deck? How is Mother Earth coping through these changes? A whole heap fell out in one big blob. I'm not going to take that. How is Mother Earth coping? It's like okay, we'll take those three. It's like blobs of them want to come out together, so we'll go with that. How's she coping? We've got Ladybird, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let your worries go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with your color and good luck. That one goes with that one, like the sun card and this ladybird card. So she's doing good. There's positive feelings now, more positive feelings coming to her, more understandings about something. She's seeing something from a much happier point of view when it comes to coping with the changes that are happening. She's saying most of the changes that are happening are actually through humanity's consciousness. The other animals and that even small children, they are who they are anyway. But the effects that it's happening that is happening through humanity's consciousness is enlightening, to say the least. Enlightening. There's also the whale adventure, orca whale adventure, which is kind of goes with the Six of Swords cards, right? It says, dare to do things differently, sing your wild song, manifest your travel dreams, attempt the great journey with confidence, Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. So she's also, she's like, I'm also awakening a lot through the whale songs, that they are helping shift humanity's consciousness through like they sing a certain vibration, goes through the waters get picked up by, the heat, and then dropped on humanity, who drinks the waters, has been distilled, the salt's taken out, but the water still gets drunken by humanity, and it has the vibration of this whale song within it. So there's awakening happening. Go out and drink your fresh water, your rainwater. Don't be afraid anymore. There's nothing to fear. She doesn't want you to fear her anymore. Those that pass will always pass over. Those that thrive will always thrive. Disease comes from dis-ease of oneself. She's coping fine, but she's also aware of this massive change that's going. And she has this next card is a personal choice, and it's asking you to close your eyes and imagine, like, what animal do you imagine? So go into yourself and find your own shamanic animal. She wants you to connect to that. So her coping with all of this is actually still giving us messages through to humanity. She really wants to pour these messages through to you guys as well, even though the question was asked, how is she coping? She's like, yes, I will make, I'm already here with a trillion different animals, and you can align yourself with the one that works with your energies. So she wants you to do that. Okay, we'll go on to the next question, which is, what's her main focus? What's Mother Earth's main focus? Hey, Celtic, Sia, good to see you. Hey, Mona. The sun is shining brighter. Yeah, it's actually a blue sky today. Yay. Okay. Oh, just when I said that, she's like, you can change the weather. You don't, like, you can ask for, you just visualize it and I'll work with you. There's shamans used to do that all the time. It's not through looking outside yourself for luck. It's you being the luck. The ladybird is you. You are the luck. Yeah, so anyway, what is Mother Earth's main focus at the moment? What is Mother Earth's main focus at the moment, please? What is Mother Earth's main focus at the moment? We've got one card that flew out. What is Mother Earth's main focus at the moment? Okay. So we have the Five of Swords. No, we don't. We have the Five of Wands. Sorry, guys. We have the Five of Wands. There is a battle going on within. Main focus. She's like, her main focus is actually on it's kind of like she's seeing this push and pull with humanity. So it's actually taking a lot of her energy at the moment, but she is starting through that eclipse. She started to see that it was all worth it. Everything was worth it. It's kind of like yes, they're coming. No, they're not. Yes, they are. No, they're not. That sort of feeling back and to and fro kind of has taken a lot of her energy. Knight of Swords has come in. That's coming before too. And another same cards keep coming up, or similar cards keep coming up. So rushing in with it and just going, that's it, that's it, that's it. Like I've had enough. So that's it, that's it. So her main focus is to go in and clean up her area. She said, what I'm going through, humanity's going through as well. So clean up your area, clean up your energy, clean up your alignment, clean up everything. Rush in and chop away all those that don't serve you, people that aren't aligned with the love of who you are. Chop it and move on and figure out where you want to really go. Like she's doing that. That's what Mother Earth's doing. And also the Queen of Pentacles. So she wants to come back into self-nurturing herself. Seeing the value or the worthiness of her connection to all her children, including humanity. But she is saying that humanity's like a teenager that's got angry with the father and then not quite reaching her yet, but she's there waiting for us. Interesting. Okay, well, we will do an animal card for that question. What's her main focus? What's her main focus? Look through the animals. Well, hang on a minute. There's too many. It's like half the pack just fell in. I have too much to focus on. No. Maybe. I have a lot to focus on. No, I keep getting bunches falling out. Clarity is a big issue. A lot of us, it is, Maggie. Yes. Okay. We have one that flipped out nicely. So, and another one that went on the ground. I always wonder if they go on the ground. We want to ground this one. Okay, we want to ground this one. So I'm going to, no way. You guys hear me, right? I know you don't see the cards, but you see me shuffling. We got the Lynx card back out again. How can that happen? Like, it's so freaking amazing. Keeper of secrets. Her main focus. One of her main focuses is these secrets being revealed through humanity awakening. Ooh. So with humanity awakening, like she was bringing up before, as we start to love more, we start to have these interesting secrets revealed. And she feels into that. So it's like she's saying, we're creating this together. We're creating the new utopia together through you becoming more in love with your world and earth and your reality. You're sparking, you're enlightening yourselves, and then that wisdom will spark your consciousness, and then you become more aware. So there's certain humans that are going to become more aware and have more gifts coming. And that is because we are like neuron paths to Earth, sends messages to Earth, that she awakens to these new secrets through our awareness changing. So cool that they came out twice. And the other one that flew onto the ground is the cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. And she's like, her focus is on humanity succeeding. Her focus is on humanity making this work for themselves. She wants us to come with her into this new utopia that collectively brings us together, where we're communicating with her, with us, and we're no longer fighting against her anymore. Where she can tell us where to grow certain plants and what seeds will grow and what's the best medicines and all of that through new wisdom coming. There's so much more. portals, understanding, but she said ground this assertiveness within you as you go along. It'll help her. So her focus is on humanity awakening to their own success as well. And that awakens her. I hope I'm making sense here. It's just interesting. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think I'll conclude that. How about I will open the chat bar for a little bit, just for a couple of free readings. If anyone's watching this in the replay or anything, some of these messages might be for you as well. So you can, close off now if you want, obviously, but if you want to keep listening to the messages for those that are in the chat bar, some of these messages might be for you as well, because that does tend to happen. Even people that I don't read for in the chat bar will go, oh my gosh, that's for me as well. So if anyone wants a Lyran's in the house, ooh, that's interesting, Maggie, that you say that. Yes, they will be coming through again. I might have to do a reading on Lyran's. I was actually contacted by Lyran's a wee while ago, quite a few years ago, and I haven't even told that story because it's quite a personal story for me. It's a big story. It's a huge story, actually. But yeah, I might have to tap back into them, since there was a lot of cats coming through Mother Earth, and they have a very strong connection to Earth and our past and so forth. So yeah, okay. Thanks, Maggie, for that. Okay, reading. Okay, David. Let's see what your guides have to say. David, please. David, I do feel a resistance around you, David. I'm just feeling that at the moment as I shuffle. It might be something that's going to come clearer for you with that resistance. Maybe a pushing too much, to just pull back. Don't feel too like you need to find an answer, even though I'm going to give you an answer. David, 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 David. Comparison. So you've got the card of comparison. So every single one of us is special, obviously. A bamboo will never compare itself to an oak tree, and an oak tree will never compare itself to a bamboo. They each have beautiful, beautiful, unique things about themselves. They want, the message is to see the uniqueness in you, just in you, nothing to do with what anyone else says about you or what anyone else says to you, behind your back or to your face or whatever. Just go back into self and recognize the uniqueness of who you are. There's something about, it's like Earth still with me. She wants you to love yourself more. Maybe that's how we're going to do these readings. Earth's with me still anyway. So she wants you to love yourself more and your uniqueness. You see the specialness in you, things that you might have been resisting before that you thought wouldn't fit into this world are going to come through for you as more of a, oh my God, I love that part about me now. I'm gonna use that part about me that's unique now, even though it didn't fit into the world in the past, and you were probably poo-pooed about that kind of thing. Love it, and you'll find a unique treasure behind it instead now. So that's interesting. Cool. Okay. Who else have we got here? Janine. Janine, 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 Janine. 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 I'm just thinking in my head, Mother Earth, do you have any information for Janine? I'm holding on to these cards a little tight, so there's a bit of tension there. Apprehension, maybe. Yeah, we've got a couple that coming up. Okay, so these were upside down, but I'm going to read them as they are anyway. So we have integration, so that's coming back into balance of oneself. But we also, it came out with the abundance card. Look at all these rainbows for you. Like you might have gone through some moments where you feel like your whole world has been thrown up in the air. Excuse me, and you don't know. I tend to burp when I'm reading, and you don't know where it's all going to land. But they're asking you to have faith. It's going to land, but they want you to land first into the and finding balance within yourself and not being so concerned about things as you were, because that finding balance within yourself is going to literally land you with abundance. And the abundance is going to come from the knowing that you can manifest whatever you need in whatever given time. It's going to be an abundance that's going to stay with you forever. You're not going to be like, oh my God, I got that then, but am I going to be able to do it again over here? Because you're going to find that it's you centering yourself that's actually bringing the abundance in. So you're actually finding the treasure within you that keeps the abundance flowing outside of you. Yeah. Okay. Who else have we got? Jamie. Jamie, there's the full card just spat out for you. So you're right on the prefaces of something new and wondering whether you should jump in or not. That's the full card will always say, jump with as much love for yourself as you can, and everything will turn out fine. It's only when we are jumping, if the fool jumps through fear, see, he's not jumping through fear. He's got his flowers in his hand. He's ready to just be free and trust whatever happens next. And you don't know logically what's going to happen next. You might not know. Let that go. Just know that when you jump off that prefaces, it will all turn out in the end, so long as you aren't coming from, oh my God, I don't want to, I'm so scared. Like they want you to let go of that and just trust and just go, you know what, I don't know, and I need to jump. So I need to do something here. There's something like that. Don't forget, I do one-on-one readings as well. If anyone wants, just look at the link down below. It's on my website, Codes to a New Reality. Who else have we got here? Vanda. Message for Vanda, please. Message for Vanda, please. Message for Vanda, please. Really? A message for Vanda, please. Projections. So you might be seeing in somebody, just, I do this myself. Everyone does it. Where we're all reflecting each other, right? And then if you are in a certain mood, you might reflect that mood onto somebody else, thinking that they're going to react that way. So when projections cards come up, it's good to come back to self and go, you know what, they're reacting that, are they really reacting that way? Or is that my perception of them reacting that way, or my expectation that they're going to act that way? And what happens when somebody's coming up to you, say a family member or something, and you already got it in your psyche that that kid or that person is going to be annoying, then as they come up, they might like be quite a few meters away, and they'll be like, I'm all cool, everything's good, and for some reason I'm going, I love my mom. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But family members coming up, and then as they get closer, they'll feel the vibrational meet to be able to meet you is for them to switch into what you're expecting. So then they end up having this moment, and then you end up having disharmony happening between you. So when you come back to yourself and go, you know what, not projecting myself onto anybody else in my world, I'm still going to move through my world as happy as Larry, then you'll start to see everyone else around you start to shift as well. So there's a power within that. There's a power there. That you're learning to take back at the moment. I'm doing similar to in some ways. We're all going through these different integrations of lessons and how much power we can actually take back as we go along through into this new world that we're creating from the inside out. Okay. It would be an interesting reading, wouldn't it, Celtic of the Lions? And the transition, yes. There's yeah. They're very secretive. They only work with certain people, the Lyrans. It's another reason why I haven't brought them up so much. They did come to me though. I'm kind of waiting for them to be part of this whole thing because they hold their stuff, their secrets and everything close to them. They've been tainted in the past. But there's a lot more heart chakra opening happening. I'm starting to read for the Lyrans now. Okay, who else is there? Mona. Oh, Mona, what? The card just fell out then, so that's easy. We've got the dream. So be aware that you might be imagining something amazing, but you're not really feeling it within yourself. Like she's dreaming of the ultimate, like, oh my God, I so wish that would happen for me. But she's not feeling it. She's not believing it. She's just imagining it. So it stays in the imagination, stays in the ether, and it never gets grounded. Grounding means that you are feeling it within yourself without, say, for instance, it was love. I'm just taking this as an example because of this card. It could be absolutely anything, though, that you're dreaming of. But I'm using this example because I don't want to do a big, long reading. So if it was love, if she would go, oh my God, I love my world. I love myself. I love everything. And then she'll become a magnet for that man because she just loves, and that's enough. And so that man will come for her and become part of that loving relationship that she's already found within herself. But if you're sitting there going, oh, it's never going to happen, but it's in my dreams over there, then it never gets kind of grounded. And the grounding is the feeling that you're wanting to encapsulate. Yeah. You're welcome, David. Thank you for saying thank you. Javier, 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 Javier. Thanks, Celtic. Book a reading with Bobby. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It is so cool that you did that. Ah, wow, I have such a beautiful team. So lucky. Okay, let's get back into this. Sometimes little things just make me, I don't know, so happy. It's a big thing. It's a little big thing. Anyways, we were going to read for, who were we reading for? Javier. No? Oh my gosh, I've forgotten who said I was going to read for. I think I did, Javier. I've lost my way. If I've already done you, Vanda, I'm sorry. I'm going to do you again. Javier? Javier. Okay, Javier. I just did Vanda. Thank you, Celtic. Okay, Javier. Just had to wait a bit because there's a 20 seconds delay with a chat bar. I'm not going to take them because I wasn't focused. Javier. Javier, please. Message for Debbie. Totality flew out. Totality. Sorry, my throat. Totality is being absolutely present in the moment with what you are doing. And if you do that, they're showing me like they've shown me this before, but they're showing me somebody who has a lot of things on their plate, and then they're like, I want to. And they're saying, in the moment that you feel appalled to, or you feel excited to, or you want to, or it just feels good about doing that thing, do it and do it 100%. They want you to really focus and do 100% with something. Then if you feel like, oh, I'm getting a little angst about that or a little bored or whatever, put it down. You might not have finished it and pick up another thing. Do it 100%, like really put 100% into what you're doing until the feeling subsides, and then move on to whatever's needed next. Like, but keep going with 100%. And otherwise, what happens if we're not in totality, we will become the procrastinator. And because we're too confused in our logical mind of what to do next, and you're pushing yourself to do things that you're not really feeling comfortable with, ends up making it become a slower process in the end. So learning totality, learning just to be forever present in that moment is a great lesson for you. Danda was done. Thanks to Kelsey. I lost my way. I was wondering why she said thank you. But I wasn't sure. Anyways, communication, yeah. But in retrograde, I don't like to use that because I'm pretty much normally like this. I'll be like in this space of channeling and reading and that. And then my logical brain is like just sitting over there resting. So it doesn't hold much memory when it comes to people's names. I'm not good with names anyway. I get myself into trouble with people's names and faces sometimes. And like, I talked to you for an hour last week. Sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I just honestly cannot remember you. But if everybody had a logo on their head, like if everyone had something that was standing out, I'd probably remember them. But I just see everybody as love in the moment, and I just move through that. So if the energy doesn't align, the energy doesn't align, and I won't go talk to them. That's how it goes with me. I just trust that. Anyways, okay, Maggie, can you read for me? Yes, I'll do Maggie. 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 Maggie, please. I have a much gentler feeling around you, Maggie. Like a weight of some kind is going to be lifted off your shoulders. You need to go through. You need to go through this. So they want you to release. Like release emotions, release it all, just release it, because waiting on the other side of that release is like a light, like you just feeling really light about yourself and a lot more at peace with the world, and going, oh, I needed to release that part of myself, or that there's some sort of lineage of thoughts from your past that carried on, and now is the time to release it. And they're like, if you need to cry, you need to cry. Go and cry. If you need to like shake it up a bit, but like when you cry, it's going to, the tension that you've been holding in your body is going to melt, because with it comes this, there's a release of some sort of thought that you've been holding, that you have to kind of push your way through this world or fight your way into this world, or something has to be to, and then when you release it and you just go, I surrender, there's a real feeling of surrender around you. I can feel it so beautiful. And you're going to feel so much lighter and beautiful after this. So if something happens to you where you get to a point where you just start bawling your eyes out, know from the observer brain or the observer point of yourself, oh my God, this is when I am going to learn, I'm going to see into this issue and I'm going to release it. There's something coming up that's going to give you a lot more peace, a lot more peace. Thank you so much for that donation, Maggie. Much, much, muchly appreciate that. Thank you. That's really sweet. Debbie and Celtic Sierra next. Okay. Very cool. Thank you. Oh, you're such a gem, aren't you, Celtic? Okay, Debbie, please. Debbie. I'm feeling like a more of a warrior energy with you standing in your power. Something that I don't think you've done, it is a little bit of a nervousness around it, but you're doing it more than what you ever have before, standing in your power. Yeah. Debbie. What card's coming out for Debbie, please? What's her story through the tarot? There we go. Oh, we got moralities coming up. I knew there was one more that wanted to come out. Morality. So morality is looking at, okay, I had a thought in my head that I couldn't be like that, or I couldn't say that, or I couldn't be that because the outside world told me it wasn't something, I have to hold it. I have to hold it within me. That's is wanting to be expressed. It came out with the creator card. So something that is within your psyche that you have been holding as part of your personality is now being explored into, I am the creator. I am allowed to express myself as that. And the morality of what was holding you back, someone telling you not to, maybe even when you were a kid, you shouldn't do that because the world won't like it, blah, 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 is falling away. That's morality card is shining a light on that part of you that is holding that part of you hostage, shining a light on it, because that's literally the opposite card. The creator card is literally, to me, the opposite of morality. It's like, I am the creator and I will be who I am, and that's it. Too bad, guys. I'm going to be me from now on. So yeah, I feel that feeling with you, which is cool. Celtic, we have a playful card just falling out. We have playfulness. So they want you to be in delight of the earth more, like play more, enjoy more, dance, express yourself in a more playful way. But it also came out with the projection card and the going with the flow fell out too. So projection card is, like I said before, just be aware though that when your moods change, are you expecting the change? Like, be aware that your moods could also affect other people's moods. So go with the flow with this more. Even if something negative, Nelly, has come into your reality, go into your room, take a step back, say, you know what? I am going to walk out in this space like this and see what happens. People are going to expect me to walk out a little bit grumpy because of what happened, but I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this and see what happens. Just experiment a little bit with it. Go, you know what? I'm going to release that quicker. Go in the room, release it, and don't do what the obvious is that you come out and go, still got to be grumpy, because then I'm telling them that, making sure that they know, no, just go, I'm going to be here, see what happens. For some reason, they keep saying, see what happens, experiment with your life. Experiment with your life. Okay, guys, I think I will leave it here, but I will come back next Thursday and do another big question reading, and open the chat bar as well for some readings as well. Don't forget, on Tuesday, I just do pure channeling messages coming through, and they are really profound messages. So if you want to join me on Tuesday, I do that. Plus, I have these master classes coming up soon, which are all to do with how to clear our mind, how to balance our mind, our logical and our intuition again, so that we can open up the pineal gland. And there's this whole lesson on the pineal gland, because it's massive, the amount of information that poured through. And then another lesson on telepathy and channeling and bringing out your gifts. So they're going to be probably another month away, because I'm up to the 4th one now, but I've got to go through them all and stuff, and then do some advertising and blah, blah, blah. So that's still coming. But there is a little form you can fill out on my website if you are interested in that. And I'm just saving up people's emails so that I can let them know when it's actually all happening. So thank you so much for those people that have already sent me emails. It's already starting to take off a bit, which is beautiful. Thank you so much, Celtic, for being the monitor in the chat bar. Really love your work. And I love you.